Sir, what are we looking at right now?
I'm seeing Robert De Niro in person for the first time.
I just want to point out that that is
An icon. That's
Robert De Niro. I mean, that's the reason why half of us like movies.
it. Really is crazy.
You know what I mean? All right, let's step over here. We'll walk right here.
Yeah, so I don't like just geek out and be like
Yeah.
weird the whole time.
All right, so sir, I'm gonna go like this, and oh, that's great, perfect camera. So I love your movie. What is it like actually to, because, and I was talking to Joseph about this,
Yes.
it's really hard for like everyone to like something. And,
Totally.
and everyone loves the movie. So what is that like?
It is. Oh, sorry. It is. It just makes me feel so great. I mean, obviously, you talking to Joe is like. Joe put everything into this movie. I mean, Joe is probably singular in the fact that he could pull off a movie like this, like with his entire mechanical engineer brain mixed with his cinematic brain, mixed with his ability to communicate emotions to people. It's like, I don't know if there's anybody else that could have done this like Joe. It's really amazing to see, and I'm not sure we could have pulled this movie off without Tom Cruise having a 40-year career of pushing the limit of cinema. And so it's just, I don't know, I just feel so lucky to be a part of it. Really, really, a movie that for me is emblematic of what great movies are about and what the theatrical experience is about. So, and not to mention everybody on this thing is so nice. They're wonderful. They're just, it's just great. It was just charm from start to finish. It was challenging in a lot of ways in terms of just physically what we had to do, but I just feel so grateful to be a part of it. And you're right, to have something that everybody responds to is, the odds are, like Joe said, it's hitting a bullet with a bullet.
Oh, it's to quote the movie, it's a miracle.
It's a miracle on top of another miracle.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So I do want to actually specifically, the cinematography and the visuals in the movie are incredible.
Yeah.
What was it actually like working on the film in terms of the actual cinematography and the cameras being in very specific places and all that stuff?
Well, you know, the interesting part is we had to sort of honor the legacy of Tony Scott. These long lenses, you know, his style, his visual style was so cool and rich and dynamic. And yet, you have Joe Kosinski and Claudio Miranda. That team is so like potent in what they can do with the camera and the emotion that they can get out of a lens, the emotion they can get out of movement. So when you're working at that level, it's just like nothing you've ever seen before. I mean, these guys are the best in the business. So as an actor, it feels incredible being on the other side of that lens. You feel very taken care of.
What is the day from filming that you were like, we are never going to get effing through this? This is impossible. What are you talking about? We're not doing this.
Oh my gosh. You know, to hold a flex during that football scene, I'll tell you, to flex for hours, it's golden hour,
Sure.
sunset, it's like, you know, covered in coconut oil trying to throw a greased up football. It's tough.
Yeah, that's my last thing for you. I guess, what has it been like for you? And I mentioned this to you earlier, but like, you're great in this movie.
Thanks, man.
And it's like, you have to wait like, you know, forever, years for this thing to come out. What has it been like for you waiting for this movie to come out?
You know, it's been an emotional experience because as you say, it's like, we did something that I feel like is next to impossible. We made a movie that I feel like the world at large is going to absolutely love, that it's going to just blow the doors off of everyone. So when you have something that you've seen that you're like, we did it, this is incredible, this is good. Everybody's going to love this, and then you have to hold on to it. It's like holding on to the greatest secret of all time. It's really, it's a hard thing. And also, I'm so glad. I wouldn't have had the same stomach to hold on to this like Tom did. Tom was like, hold on to it, be patient. There's going to be a great time for this movie, and on the other side of this pandemic, we're going to get to show the world this thing in its full glory, and I'm really glad we waited because I really feel like the world is ready for this.